One of the reasons I'm really angry at the church is it does feel hypocritical. Leaders hold the people they lead to a high standard, and they don't hold themselves and each other to that same standard. I can't tell you how many churches I've been in where you got kicked out if you did something wrong, if you did a behavior that was bad. But then when one of the main leaders did a behavior that was wrong, we forgive them. Oh, we're restoring them. Oh, they don't need to go through a process like you went through. And that ability to say peons have to pay their consequences, but leaders shouldn't have to. And the call of God on their life matters more than the consequences. That hypocrisy, that not calling things equally. If you want to call every single person out on their crap, then you do it with everyone. Or if you want to call no one out on their crap, then do it with no one. But do the same things with everybody that you're leading. Don't give favoritism. I know that there's areas I'm a hypocrite. I don't know that there's a way to be a human without being hypocritical. We have standards of what we want, and then we have all these behaviors we do to try to protect ourselves. So there's a gap that a lot of us struggle in. But inside churches, there needs to be leaders that are humble and are willing to acknowledge, hey, there's wrongs that are happening. There are so many mega churches that have scandals going on. And I'm like, every leader should be repenting to everyone on behalf of all leaders. They should be like, clearly the system is broken. Here's how we're going to set up a system for whistleblowers. There's going to be somebody designated that if there's some crazy crap going on here, that there is somebody they can go to talk about, who I am not paying their salary and I am not their leader. They will actually investigate and see what's going on and see if there needs to be something. And then they have enough power in my life to give me feedback. And they have enough power in my life, if I don't listen to that feedback, to affect my position. There needs to be accountability. Where are the pastors who are looking at how crazy the leadership problems are and are genuinely broken by it and are genuinely humbled by what is happening? And how do we as leaders not get addicted to power and forget the whole gospel, the message of loving your neighbor as yourself, of putting the last first and the first last? Like, how do we actually get back to that?
You bring up all these circumstances where you're ultimately saying, I don't feel safe.
Totally.
A lot of people are saying, I don't feel safe inside of that system because the people who should be protectors don't feel, generally speaking, like they're healthily protecting. And it feels like they're dominating and it feels like they're judging rather than living out of humility. I look at that and I go, yeah, that's a real pain that needs to be acknowledged.